Good morning everybody and welcome to a new episode of the FTB Ultimate Artisans server. Yeah baby, yeah. It's Friday, oh yes it's Friday. Going on to more serious news. I have decided, because in the past episode Ben has told me that it would have been better to have the bee house near the data center. Let me go F1 here. So that is our data center over there. Okay, and that is our processing area. And all the way over there I wanted to make the bee house. But Ben actually had a point. He said, man, it would have been nice to have the bee house next to the data center, so we could move all the stuff closer and not use that much quartz, because we have a shortage of quartz, like crazy shortage. Yeah, so I have decided to do just that. And before I got started with the house, like, I just put the pillars. So since the last time we have been here, I haven't done much, just went in here and designated the area for the new location of the bee house. And let's go down here a little bit. Okay, so basically what I've done, I have my turtle, Mr. Slave, here, and I basically put him to work and made him clear out the first two layers of land. Okay, and I have made a few programs in there to also, like, I made a program to also fill out this area, because I want to have the first layer of dirt and grass. Okay, then a second layer of simple stone, yeah, just as a protection layer. Okay, in case I don't know, I just want to have two layers. I don't want just a single layer between the outside and the basement. And in here there's going to be a huge basement, and I'm going to put this little guy to work. I'm going to make him work for his money. Yeah, so that's the basic thing I just wanted to tell you guys. I am going to destroy this entire area over here and make way for some stuff, and I am going to bring you guys now and again when I do the most important steps in this project. One of the most important ones is, of course, the decision where to put the house. Because the house initially was when it was over there. Let me actually get in here and see if okay, so that's the I keep forgetting the keys for this guy. Okay, so this is our wonderful house. Okay, if we go around it, I've also decided to get rid of the blast furnace and the coke oven in here, and I'm going to put them underground, and here just have the house like the original style that it had, if I can remember it. Okay, so my problem right now is basically how am I going to orient this house, or how am I going to rotate this house, bloody English, so that it looks good with the tower. Because as it is right now, the tower will have, or at least it used to have, the windmill facing north. So I really don't want to. Let's see, if I move my view out of, are you going to crash? I hope not. So the windmill faced that way. Okay, I'm trying to move really slow just to not crash this schematica, because it always it used to crash a lot. I haven't changed anything, so from my point of view it could crash any second now. Anyway, so the windmill that was over there was facing north that way. Okay, so, and I also want the windmill on my tower to kind of face the same way. So if I go into rotate, Okay, this would be basically okay, how do I get out of this menu? This would be basically how the house would be rotated, okay, to have the windmill in the same direction. But my question right now is this: if I have the house rotated like this, let me actually get a little bit farther away. Okay, how does that look? Okay, funny things are happening on the screen. Alrighty then. Okay, so how does that look? Does that look okay? I don't know, man. I don't know. Zagroth put on there another windmill, the vertical one. Damn, I'm already getting the sore throat from this brief winter we are having. In March we actually got the snow, so happy days. And I being like the the how do you say in English, vulnerable, yeah. I'm like crazy vulnerable with vulnerable words and stuff, yeah. So how does that look? I'm not sure about the way it looks. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I want to move it just a little bit closer to the data center, or do I want to have it further in the back? Okay, once. Oh, you're not listening to me anymore? Did you crash? Oh, I think it crashed. Yep. Well, yeah, be right back. And we are back. Let's hope we don't crash again. Let's see if I put the house like closer to this here. What was it? So was it like with minus? Oh, not again. Oh, come on. Damn it. Welcome back. Now, I have worked quite a lot last night on this this map, and I wanted to bring you guys back for a little update. First of all, I want to say that making this big hole with a single turtle from Computercraft is slow, very slow. Especially the fact is I want to clean up behind the turtle, and it moves so slow. I'm very curious. I don't think MISC Peripherals actually has a silk touch turtle, so I'll have to investigate that, because it's gathering for me all this stone, but it's gathering in the form of cobblestone. So it would be pretty awesome to have a silk touch turtle. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to show you this from here. On the other hand, I got pretty annoyed with the way we powered our applied energistics system, which by the way I just updated. So what you are seeing right now is basically half a day after the last cut. Okay, so I don't know if you remember this, but we used to apply we used to supply this with first of all with blaze rods from this blaze rod farm, but then Zagroth changed the blaze spawner into wither skeleton spawner, and those guys apparently drop coal. So then we used the coal from there to power our system. Okay, and that's why this changed here from blaze rods to coal. But still, we had the biggest problem was that every couple of minutes that spawner would go off. Okay, and we had to continuously gather experience, and the system would fill up tremendously with all the with all the bones and stuff like that, and coal and stuff like that. Actually the coal would get consumed very fast. Okay, so I went in here, actually not in here. Let me go at the end of this line into our power tower. Oh, pardon me, I really need to put in here some stairs. Okay, so I went in here and decided, oh, you know what, I'm going to use red power energy. I'm going to use red power electricity to power these guys. So this system is made by Functionex. He basically recharges small batteries. Okay, where are you guys? Recharges these batteries up on the top of the tower, and I don't know if you can see this over there in that section. They get pulled out. Hello. They get pulled out in here. Is basically the same system. Actually, I modified this a little bit. Anyway, so they get pulled out here and into these batteries, these block batteries. Okay, so I said, you know what, I am going to take out a 10k voltage wire and put it under the data center, and I'm going to put in there some of those engines from red power, and I'm going to power our applied energetic system with basically Buildcraft power. Yeah, I want to tell you guys that come on, there we go. I want to tell you guys that red power transmission is a beep. I'm going to censor myself. It's a bloody beep. Not really sure. I went online and found something that made a little bit of sense, but it's for me it's mind-boggling. I don't know if it's so close to reality that it's so complicated, but it's, yeah. So basically what I did, I took a cable from here, I transformed it here into high voltage, and I went down in this basement, in this hallway, with that cable, and all the way over to here, and I put two engines. Okay, on I'm using actually the power converters from I always forget his name, Power Crystals, or Power Crystal in singular. So these are basically we are taking in, as you can see in here, Buildcraft power and putting out Industrial Craft 2 power. It's flashing right now because it's continuously draining power, so this is another thing we have to consider in the future. So I put in here like the 3 engines from red power, and first of all I want to say it's maybe we needed more power generation, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Batteries weren't getting full, and I basically said, you know what, F it. and I pulled a pipe from a conduit, redstone power conduit from our system that Function built from the lava engines in the power tower, and took that in here, and basically let me just see, we have a redstone energy cell in there, and that's basically what I end up doing. So yeah, I would very much appreciate it if one of you guys, Romanian, English, whoever you are, would make a video response for this kind of stuff. So if you can make a system that travels a long distance with red power, please teach me. Do I really need to produce so much energy on the other end just to get it here, so that I can power 3 engines or even 4? Yeah, that's my question to you. How the hell do we do that? Anyway, as you can see, I also made some modifications in here. I took this pipe that was coming from the spawner. Okay, What are you? Yeah, this is basically burning out swords that get in here, get in the system from the wither skeletons. Okay, so I took this pipe, this tube, and made it a little bit prettier, I think. And also this system over here, because we are now using buildcraft power from the system, I took out the industrial craft generators that were burning coal and everything like that, and made something prettier. This guy right now is set to take care of the coal situation. As in, if somebody eventually starts playing around with GregTech, I am pretty sure they are going to need a lot of coal dust. So basically this is here just to say that, you know what, if you get out, if you, how do you say, remain without any coal, just power the spawner and you'll be okay. This is of course our ender chest, this is our dump chest with an import bus, so we import everything into the system. This is an energy line that basically goes to our crafting, our molecular assembler chamber. Woo! Oh, this is another thing I changed. FunshineX put this tank over here. So while I was waiting for my turtle to dig stuff and waiting to see if this system is doing okay or not with the red power, so before I changed to buildcraft power, I modified a little bit this system to be a little this tank to be a little bit prettier. And I also had a problem. My turtle found a lava lake. So I wanted to have an easy and quick way to get lava into this tank. So I made these two ender tanks. As you can see here, this is our output. So you can get in here with a lava bucket and get some lava. And this is our input. So I think that's about it for now. I think, I'm not really sure. I already destroyed from here the pillars of the house, so I can get that's really ugly. I'm going to have to repair that somehow. Oh, pardon me, this only takes 10 seconds of flight. Yeah, it's annoying. So I am going to keep working on this guy over here and bring you guys back whenever I have some progress updates for you. Oh yeah, and by the way, that I reinstalled the horizontal windmill because I know that was one of FunshineX's like pride and joys. And yeah, and I've tried to make it go out a little bit because I'm not sure how all of these stone bricks, not stone bricks, all of these blocks are affecting the wind power, are affecting the windmill. But I just wanted to make sure it's at least 2 or 3 blocks away from the whole bulk of the power tower. And I also wanted to have it as close as possible to the other batteries, so not have it high up in the air. And yeah, I'm thinking it could look better. So Funshine buddy, if you can make this look better, yeah, much appreciated. Okay, see you next time. Hello again. Let's see what we have here. So if we look on the map a little bit, you'll see that I need this area for some of my farms. So I basically, so I basically want to drain the water from this area. So what I did, I went to the nether and borrowed a little bit the nether pump with a void pipe over there. My problem right now is that I didn't want to get in this part of the river. I just wanted to empty this section. So I built a wall, but yeah. Well, it's a good thing that you know, it's more river-like now. It flows. Yeah, I'm not sure on this side over here why doesn't it drain. I'm thinking maybe I don't know, somewhere in here I left a gap. Not sure where. Oh, and you can't see anything, can you? Let me make. Okay, so no, I don't really see any gaps. It was the, oh, there it is. That's where the gap was. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking this either we'll leave it as is, or if everybody, or if someone in our base decides it's OCD can't handle it, then a red power pump would suffice in filling this area up, I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is what I wanted to bring you guys back for. Oh, this is clearing up very nicely. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm getting again sick. Here the little guy is slowly. I'm working with him to slowly create this area right here. It's 3 high. And eventually we'll get there. This is going to be on multiple floors, so what you see right here is just one of them. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, somewhere in the middle, just drop down a quarry and see if we can help that. Yeah, so anyway, that's what I wanted to bring you guys in for. I'm thinking there might be some source blocks over here. Oh, it's draining them. Okay. Thermal expansion was a real blessing with the aqueous accumulator, because it allowed the Buildcraft pump to not worry about infinite water sources. Yeah. So it basically drains everything like crazy. Oh my god, that's... whoa. There we... whoa. Actually, it gets so much power from that... from a single red power engine that it doesn't have enough time to... yeah, to regenerate the source blocks. Okay, see you in a bit. Well guys, I am finally happy with my turtle program. So I put the little guy to dig me a huge hole. I finally managed to put him, to make him work with an ender chest. So now whenever his inventory gets full, it dumps everything in the ender chest, which gets picked up in there in the applied energistic system. So right now I am starting to plan my house. Let's see if we can do this without crashing. Thank you, good sir. Okay, so as you can see, I put down some of the pillars made out of great wood. And I'm thinking, so everything in this house is basically done with vanilla blocks, except these two over here, which were some blast furnace and coke oven furnace. Okay, so I'm thinking to replace some of the stuff in here, because I'm not really enjoying how they look. For example, I want to replace these bricks over here, and I was looking through NAI. And I remembered red rock bricks, so that might be an option. What else? Let's search here around a little bit. These are probably red power or something along those lines. Again, nothing to... okay, thank you. What can we use here? Let's see. These are all forestry blocks, so we don't want them. We might want to use infernal brick or sandy brick. Sandy brick is like not brown, it's more like light brownish. So I would have wanted something near to the brick, so that's why I said red rock brick. But sandy brick is also acceptable. Why not? Why not? Okay, let's see what else can we find here. Okay, I'm not sure the infernal brick. Should I use that instead of, I don't know, maybe some infernal brick right here, because the corners of this building were initially made out of iron blocks. The texture pack that it was built in was made to look to make them look as if they were reinforcements. So I don't know what to say. The sandy bricks, I'm thinking the red rock brick, maybe. Okay, let's see what other block can we use. I don't. Definitely not Zycraft. I don't want my my building to shine in the night. It's weird with this schematic. Actually, it's not weird. It's a known. It's pretty much known. How do you say? Bugs. So when you have activated something from Schematica, it destroys everything in the GUI. Glowstone bricks. Okay, that's the thing. Road light and simple road. Let's see how is this made. Okay, this is interesting. My main problem with this is that I think it's slippery, but since I want to use them as just the outside of my house, so not the interior, I might get away with them, but still they are not the color I would want. Okay, anything else? And we are back at the beginning. So yeah, that might be it. I might go with sandy bricks. Yeah, these blocks were initially from made out of snow blocks. I'm not sure if I want to use snow blocks. I would much rather go with this snow brick from how do you say, Power Crystals, My Factory Loaded. Glowstone bricks, but the snow bricks, my problem with that would be if I ever want to go red power with within the how do you say, within the walls, that's going to be a problem for me. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go with sandy bricks in here, and I'll see you back with some progress on this build, and yeah, be right back again. And here we are again with a small status report. It is looking good. It is looking very, very good. The tower base is done. And there's a secret chamber in there, but for now it's not going to be used for anything. I went a little bit with the stairs within the tower. This red rock is looking mighty fine, I must say, and it goes really, really nice with the spruce wood, and the great wood logs also look very nice. And the contrast with the snow. Now up here I'm going to have so we are going to have 1, 2, and another one in here, 3 wrath lamps from factorization, and those are going to provide us with a whole lot of light. And also initially in here I had in that floor above, I had the idea of putting pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, but I'm thinking also going up here with another wrath lamp. That could be pretty nice. Yeah, just plop it somewhere in the middle of the room and be done with it. I don't know if I told you this. I think I did. So in here, if we show the schematic, we had like this is going to be a forge for the factorization fire. So in here I am going to have a small contraption with a piston or something like that to make us I forget how it's called, the thing that comes from burning iron blocks. So we are going to put in there some the forge. And this here initially there was how do you call it, a blast furnace from Railcraft and a coke oven. So I'm going to delete all that and replace them with something else. I'm not sure how it's going to look in here. I'll have to go and in the save file and see how the original house was built, because that guy has some talent. So I'm this is not my idea, I admit it. I don't want to take any credit for this. I just went and took the original smithing house, or whatever it's called, smith house, and combined it with a tower to get something like this. So, and yeah, a small modification here and there. Endermen are picking up my dirt and it's annoying me like hell. So yeah, this is about it for this episode. I think we already went too far. Next episode probably I'll have the tower all finished up, and we are going to start installing some stuff. I'm also hoping for the next episode to be done with this area, because I really want to start with the farms. I'm thinking all Steve Scars farms, and to take advantage of the new stuff in Steve Scars. So we'll play around with that a little bit. Yeah, anyway, so this is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I always forget how to end this. I have a catchphrase, but I always forget it. So please rate, comment and subscribe. And as always, everybody, don't forget to be awesome. Ciao.